8 p.m. is happening.
We will find out tonight. A whole civilization will die tonight, never to be brought back again.
Where every power plant in Iran will be burning, exploding, and never to be used again.
Cue the fire and breaking news. An entire, also a whole, or an a-hole civilization is going to end tonight. So that's what DJT just said. A whole civilization, I'm sorry, will die tonight. They will. I don't know if you guys know. You knock out, power, ways to process water. You die, never to be brought back again. I don't want this to happen, but it probably will. I know you are currently probably sitting there, maybe at the trading desk, right? With these, well, it's not just two. What's going to happen? Who's going to die? What's Russia and China going to do? What are we going to do? What are they going to do? Are they going to fold? Do we have any good news? Any good news? It's Tuesday. And in case so you were wondering, Taco Tuesday. Also, if you are wondering how I am going to play this or what side am I on, guys, I'm a trader. I have to wait for confirmation. It looks as if you're far right, you're Alex Jones, all the other influencers, Tucker Carlson. Actually, I can't show Alex because YouTube will slap my hand. Alex got booted off the platform, so if they see his face, they're like, wait a minute. Hoops that I have to jump through on YouTube. Also, check and see if you've been unsubscribed, or hey, if you like some balance in your life, I come here to bring it. They're saying, well, AI obviously can't spell the word invoke. The 25th Amendment, he had this cat on. Memory serves me correctly. This is Barnes. He's been on quite a few YouTube channels, and he's saying that's not going to happen because you need too many votes. Chalked it up to just create like a new Oval Office and make him pretend. They are saying that Trump is mad. He's gone mad. I mean, even Tucker Carlson. And if you look at his posts, I'm going to go a little cuckoo. I know some of you on this channel, you are so right. I could smell it. Some of you as far as this is the Christ. And I say maybe the anti. That would be if tonight the entire Middle East dies. Trump has people around him. Like this chick. She's basically, you're the new Jesus. Sometimes as us men, you got to have men around you. Like iron sharpens iron, or a wife that doesn't think you're Jesus. And if you leave the toilet seat up one more time, you're going to meet him. End quote, your wife. Quote, and Mr. President, no one has paid a price like you have paid the price. It almost cost you your life. You were betrayed, arrested, falsely accused. It is familiar pattern that our Lord and Savior showed us. And I'm wondering if he cleared that tweet post on Easter. But it didn't end there for him, and it didn't end there for you. Just like on Easter, on the third day, he rose, defeated evil, conquered death, hell, and the grave. And I'm just going to chalk this one up to, like, if I were to open up a textbook on the ultimate butt kisser, what would it look like? Ding, ding, ding. I don't know where you sit on all of this. I mean, the right is starting to get like, where are we at? And you got Nick Fuentes saying he's the Antichrist. I'm a trader. I wait for confirmation. Has the button been pushed? I look at a tree. Does it have apples? That's an apple tree. Because with me, I can look at people and you could tell me all day long, you're a fig tree. You're not a fig tree. You will know people by their actions. And if your girl you're dating, she's like, I'm a cherry tree. No, cherry's just her stripper name. Don't want none of that. Also, more breaking news. Guys, Iran isn't backing down. I don't see a reason why. Kind of like their people. Well, if we revolt, we die. There's no options. Iran claims strong arsenal, refuses to back down. And they're like, oh, and we have a 10-point plan. Which I think one of their plans, invite all the youth, athletes, artists, students, faculty, everyone, all the children. Tomorrow, Tuesday, we're going to go ahead, and it's one of the plans. We're going to wrap ourselves around any power plants, right? Bring the children. Also, if you currently live in Iran and they're like, yeah, we're doing a field trip, I would highly recommend You don't go. Are legit doing it. Here you go. Probably not a good idea. I'd say get off the bridge and probably stay away from these power plants, not wrap your kids in them. But each culture to each his own. Also, currently, these guys are all doubling down.
We feel confident that we can get a response, whether it's positive or negative. We're going to get a response from the Iranians by 8 o'clock tonight. I hope they make the right response, because what we really want is we want a world where oil and gas is flowing freely, where people can afford to heat their homes and cool their homes, where people can afford to transport themselves to work. That's not going to happen if the Iranians are engaged in acts of economic terrorism. So they've got to know we've got tools in our toolkit that we so far haven't decided to use. The President of the United States can decide to use them, and he will decide to use them if the Iranians don't change their course of conduct.
I can almost guarantee you these guys aren't going to back down. Actually, Iran's supreme leader, I guess it was the gay one, unconscious and unable to be involved in any decision-making. So maybe that'll be a solution. Also, pretty crazy with the comments in the comments section where everyone's like, your words and your thumbnails so extreme, huh? Yeah? How you like me now? How about when CNN, it's like, yeah, I don't think apocalyptic hyperbole here. An entire Western, well, not Western, an entire civilization will die tonight. And I know this is CNN, and it's very left. If Trump drops a nuke and blows up half of the world, they may be onto something.
I don't think apocalyptic is hyperbole here, as we have seen President Trump steadily escalate his threats against Iran with escalating rhetoric, including that F-bomb over the weekend, this time in an existential post to social media this morning. I want to read it to you. He says, quote, "A whole civilization will die tonight, never to be brought back again."
Also, more breaking news. This just can't stop. White House released a statement responding to reports that Iran has cut off all communication with United States of America, quote, the Iranian, you know, you're currently watching this. Oh, are you also watching this? That was Trump's post. He just posted that. New York, 1929. And if I were to Google that, what was, it was good times, 1929, good times. I mean, look at this. It's kind of like the New York of today. Don't you want to go back every year? I take that. No, I take any year. Maybe just send me back to the 80s, even though this looks pretty dope. Although I know how our brain works, it's never that good. They probably had issues with their bridges also. Something tells me that the Great Depression probably wasn't that good. World War II probably wasn't that good. But we have a few hours left, so enjoy it. And did the stock market predict it? Yes, it did. Oh, and by the way, this is confirmed on your beautiful S&P 500 with that gorgeous rounded top and your bounces all the way home. While this is going on, let's trade it. I mean, that's a glimmer of hope, right?
Just got off the phone with the president, and he called, and I said, listen, if you were to put odds on it, what were the odds that this is going to end up being a negotiated deal? He said he wasn't going to put odds on it. But he said 8 p.m. is happening. That's what he said. He said it is, if we get to that point, there is going to be an attack like they have not seen. Now, he's sticking to that at this point. Now, he said if negotiations move forward today and there is something concrete, that could change. But at this hour, he didn't want to put odds on it, but he said it is moving forward with the plans that we have.
So you do know when we trade, the odds are in our favor. And the NASDAQ was so much fun this morning unless you traded that opening candle. I did. I made a little profit. I need to change my wick color because if you thought we were, I got to connect. But if you thought we were going up today, which I did, this was a quick one to turn on my wicks. Boy, that's actually the green, as I'm trading, you guys are right back up there. Oh my golly, Wally, what did something happen? Oh, hey, look, the little dotted line is coming back down. These moves, my friends, in one contract, that's $1,200 right there. So if you want to learn how to trade this, I've never taught it before. I've always tried to keep it simple. Just swing trade it. Also, for the love of bananas, would you guys stop buying the course? I'm very thankful that after $1,000, stop. Probably shouldn't even say the name of the website, stockglitch.com. And then you run over there like, yeah, 1,000. No, I'm letting in enough people, probably 30 minutes. And I do this every time I launch a course and you give me feedback and I make changes, but this one's Stock Market Glitch, where I've found things and I'm like, wow, this one is not the glitch. I have two other ones I'm putting in well, it's already in there. See, and there's my phone. I will teach you how to trade this on the 2 minute, and then it goes down. Then it comes up and retests the 20, and then it just keeps going down, doesn't it? And then you do a swing trade by turning on one indicator. Let's see, wonder if it went 7, 8, 9, went purple, and then that's after you do your trading. But you could trade the bars all day long. Oh, hey, looky there, 7, 8, 9 purple. You buy it. I will teach you everything that I know so we can fix the income problem. So if that one's sold out, guys, my 1 million course for lazy people. Just click it and forget it. That one's still available. So congratulations to idiot investor traders out there. You're actually not buying the dip. What? What is happening? You lost enough? You're like, I don't know, man. Maybe it's different this time. Skipping the dips, selling in rallies. You're trading? Retail is selling stocks at an alarming pace, just like the owners of the companies that you've been trading. So in regards to the Great Depression, World Wars, this all, it's rhyming and repeating. 1929, cap to peak. Did I really just say cap? Cape to peak. Did I really just say cape to peak? 29 crash. 32.6. That was 1920. You had a drawdown of 86. If you're down with the 86, I am not.com was at 43. You lost half. 07, 27. Anyways, we're 40 plus. We haven't even filled in that. But there will be gigantic swings up, swings down, swings up. Market open, market whatever. Make digits go up while humans be humans. And with that, I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. Well, maybe I won't.